and we provide payment solutions, alternative payment solutions to allow people to pay even if they don't have credit cards. So they can pay through over-the-counter cash payments, mobile payments, ATM payments, online banking, and all sorts of payment options. But for the last 9 years, we have primarily focused on the business market. This is everyone from startups all the way to enterprise clients. But we have always recognized that there's a very large market of individual sellers. So these are the what we call the informal economy, the people who sell to Instagram, Facebook. They don't have the formal setup of a full-blown company. So the challenges are quite different because the buyers don't really know who they are. And there's a lot of bogus sellers out there. It's just the same that there are a lot of bogus buyers. So we came up with a solution targeted specifically to this individual seller market, and we call it tayu. So tayu is a person-to-person payment system, and we are acting basically as a trusted third party. So buyer wants to buy something from seller, they don't know each other, they don't trust each other. So we hold on to the money, and then once the seller ships and the buyer confirms receiving the item, that's the only time we release the money to the seller. So if something goes wrong during the transaction, you can be rest assured that the money is just sitting with us and we can return the money back to the buyer. So as I mentioned, Dragon Pay has been around for 9 years, and we serve everyone from big airlines to government agencies, the NBI, Ayala Land, all the big names that you can think of are there. So there's a certain level of trust and confidence that you can give your buyers when they make a payment through us. At the same time, for sellers, which we call our sure sellers, you can open a lot of payment options to your buyers. So you don't anymore have to necessarily send them your personal bank accounts. They can just walk to Cebuana, they can go to Bayad Center, 7-Eleven, and they can complete the payment there without you necessarily disclosing personal information. And you're giving them a lot of payment options because they could be living way down there south, where there may be no banks within a 5-kilometer radius, but they can go to an LBC, they can go to a neighborhood convenience store that supports our payment, and they can complete the payment there. So we launched tayu about a little over a year ago, and we have heard the clamor that because it was primarily web-based, it was still a bit difficult for people who are always on the go, especially sellers, to be able to send out payment requests if they have to go through a desktop or a laptop. So tonight we are unveiling our mobile app, which runs on both Android and iOS. So we're powering the Filipino entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, to be able to accept payments in a more secure way, and at the same time to allow more buyers to be able to purchase from them. So that's it, and we have a short video showing how the system works.
because of my love for pastries. I like cakes. I like my dessert simple. And one day, I realized lang na I was based in Canada for a few years ago, and napansin ko, hindi masyadong maganda yung mga cake. No, if you notice dito sa Philippines, you go to special occasions, makikita nyo, they make the cake the centerpiece, yes, of their event. Minsan yung iba, they go all out for the cakes, and they make it just the centerpiece of the whole event. And one day, sabi ko, I was an HRM student back in college, and sabi ko, parang ang sarap magkaroon ng ganito. And when my daughter celebrated her first birthday, I spent on a cake that I could buy here over the counter na sabi ko, kaya ko tong gawin. So it was always a passion. And eventually, I had the opportunity about 4 to 5 years ago. I first took up cake decorating, and I took up a buttercream class, cake decorating class. And that's when I fell in love with buttercream is a kind of icing, by the way. So that's when I fell in love with the icing. Kasi I don't know if you've seen designs made of fondant, yung medyo gummy, chewy, and that's all sugar. When I tasted the buttercream icing, I said, I'm gonna do this because it's something that I will eat. Kasi I will not do something na hindi ko gusto.
That's
diba?
true.
So we all like to do something that we love, diba? And that we are happy about. So I just jumped into creating Miss Buttercream 3 years ago. September 2016, I started baking for my family. Sila yung mga taste testers ko. And then sabi ko, pag hindi ko ginawa to agad, hindi ko siya masisimulan. So that's when I started it 3 years ago.
Thank you. I think that's really inspiring for us kasi that's true what you said, no? If you don't start something that you want, parati mong sinasabi na next time na.
Kasi,
diba?
Yes, I took so many classes before putting up Miss Buttercream. And sabi ko, kailan ko pa to sisimulan? Parang lagi na lang kasi ako nagtatanong sa sarili ko, nakakatakot, how do I go about it? So, it just happened. It just happened. And it's something else that I love aside from show business. So sabi ko, this is something that I can see myself doing pag let's say matanda na ako or tsaka ang sarap nung feeling na nabibake ko yung cake ng anak ko, nakabake ako ng cake para sa mga kaibigan ko, and when my parents would celebrate noon yung anniversary. So it's really something I'm passionate about.
Deep-rooted talaga
yes,
for baking.
Yes.
And that's really a very good ingredient in success, no? That you love the things that you do.
Yes. Yes. Totoo yan. Parang baby ko siya eh.
So, as we all know, with all our passions that we pursue, even though gusto natin siya, there are always challenges. So, that leads to my question, what are the challenges that you have encountered as an online seller?
First of all, of course, it's as opposed to having a physical store. Kasi that's one of the frequent questions asked by my clients. Where is your physical? Do you have a physical store? So sasabihin ko, wala. I'm a home-based baker, an online seller. So kasi pag may physical store ka, you walk in, you pay for the item, you get your change back kung may change ka, and that's it, diba? You walk away with everything, with the item. Nakikita mo, yung ino-orderan mo ng item. Yung sa akin, minsan, pag may mag-order, ang una ko titingnan yung picture niya. Yung display picture niya, legit ba to? But syempre, you can't ask that, diba? Kasi, kailangan medyo may konting naman, di ba? Delikadesa na. So I created this template para makita ko yung para masabi ko sa kausap ko kung ano gusto kong sabihin, because if you're an online seller, you don't see the buyer face to face, di ba? So ang dami pa minsan, ang dami naming chat before we actually come to
Yeah.
an order.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Kasi
Mm-mm.
as a seller din, no? Kasi normally we only see the other side
Correct.
as a buyer
Mm-mm.
na tayo vinivet natin madalas yung sellers.
Mm-mm.
Pero what we don't see rin, yung challenge as a seller to vet yung mga buyers.
Oo,
Right?
minsan, well, not minsan, kadalasan, ako talaga nag-handle nung account, especially if it's something customized. Kasi I
Yes.
customize
Yeah.
a lot of cakes. So, ganon. I think that's one of the challenges. You don't know whom you're talking to unless talagang you come close. You close an account, you
Yes.
close an order. That's one. And then, syempre, yung ang tatanong nilang next, what is the mode of payment? Gano'n.
Yeah.
Di syempre, ibibigay mo naman yung bank account mo. And we were just talking about it earlier. Marami nang pwedeng ang sinasabi ko, once you pay, you have to send me the deposit slip
Yes.
as your proof of purchase of our transaction. Pero ngayon kasi pwede na rin dayain ng
Yes.
ang deposit slip, diba? A lot of people get into trouble because of doing that, and
Yeah.
it's good if di ko naman sabing mahuli, pero it's good kung maabutan mo pa
Yes.
yung binigay mong pera. Or minsan ang gagawin ko pagka nakuha ko na yung deposit slip, I really have to double check it online kung nagbayad ba
Yeah,
talaga.
Pumasok.
Kung pumasok yung
Yeah.
payment. Mm-mm.
So, can you share with us your experience with the Sure Tayo mobile app once you started using it?
As seen kanina sa video, it's very easy because with my business,
Yes.
I don't have the online invoice order. Well, as dito, meron na agad. So, I send the details. Oh, this is the kind of cake. What cake do you want? Ito yung price list ko, ganyan. And then they send me all the details. I will make the invoice and then send it to them through the order option. And then they return to me all their info. Ang dali lang kasi once they give me their info, mobile number, they have the option to put their email. And then, so I send it, and then they get a notification right away. Right away yon. And then, pag nakuha na nila yung notification, they send the payment. And then, after they've sent the payment to any affiliated na payment sectors with Dragon Pay, and then they send it to me through notification also.
Yeah.
So, right away yon. Kahit siguro nasa kotse ako,
Yeah.
makukuha ko siya. And then, that's when I see it doon sa transactions ko. Now, once I get the payment, may shipment form na kailangan pirmahan. I book the shipping and then I send it back. So, kung makukuha na naman nila yung notification na yon,
Yes.
pag na-receive nila yung item, may notification din naman ako that it was received.
Yes.
So, it's really a win-win situation for both the seller and the buyer. Parang hindi ako mag-iisip kung nagbayad na ba siya, or ako naman, hindi ko, and then yung buyer, hindi niya maiisip na dadating ba yung order ko.
Yes.
Kasi may prompt na agad din na nakukuha.
Yeah. May security on both
Yes,
sides.
yes.
And then the process, it's a cycle.
Yes.
Na tuloy-tuloy lang.
Yes.
Hindi, you don't have to think in the middle na parang ano nang next.
Correct.
Diba?
Correct.
Tuloy-tuloy lang talaga siya kasi
Correct.
you have the notification features. Parang
Correct.
it's telling you what to do next.
All you have to do is really just check
Yeah.
dun sa transactions, if it went through. Kasi nga, magkakaroon naman ng prompt sa'yo.
Yeah, yeah. So, it has been a lot easier, no,
Yes.
with the app. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's great to hear.
Yes.
Okay, so why do you think the Sure Tayo app is the best app out there for your business and most probably for online sellers?
Oh, because it's sure. It's sure for the seller and the buyer,
Yes.
di ba? True to its name, it's sure tayo. Tayo ay pareho ng seller at ang buyer.
Yeah.
At hindi ka talaga mag-iisip. Kasi I'd like to add also one problem I experienced last year was we were going through a transaction. Nung sabi niya, sige, order na ako, ito yung order ko, ganyan. So sinabi ko, ito yung payment details. Hinihingi nung buyer yung three number security code sa back ng card ko. So siguro, iniisip ko, sabi ko, nung ginawa niya yon, baka iniisip niya, inuutos ko lang yung sumasagot. Hindi niya alam, ako talaga yung kausap niya. So, natakot ako. Bigla akong binlock kasi sabi ko, I've been operating for a year already, or 2 years, pero ngayon lang may humingi sa akin nung security code sa likod ng card. So, I got scared. Kaya, with Sure Tayo app, walang ganon. There's no room for that. Kasi nandun na lahat eh. Hingin lahat ng details ng buyer. At ikaw din, pag nabigay na niya yung details, may part doon sa box na notes or remarks. So you get to describe. You get to describe the item that they are buying. And makikita din nila yun na, ito nga yung ina-order ko. Pag nakuha nila yung notification.
So it takes out the horror stories, no?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it takes out yung pag-aalinlangan, yung doubts, everything. Parang super secure na niya. Wala ka nang kailangan pang isipin pa. All you have to do is to focus on your business na lang.
Correct. At saka kahit siguro hindi ka professional businesswoman or businessman, you can use the app. Like let's say you want to sell something, when you create the app kasi, hinihingi nila yung kung anong klaseng business meron ka or anong klaseng under what category the item falls in. So let's say nasa food or nasa electronics, ganon. So you create that account specifically for maybe the kind of item that you are selling. Yun. In my case, I created that for Miss Buttercream.
Yeah. Okay, let's